ZBCN has the potential to make the same move that Caspa did in 2023, and I'm going to show you why do I think this today. Stay tuned until the end, and I'm going to try to convince you whether I'm right or I'm wrong. And before you start nicking my head because I'm comparing Caspa to ZBCN, different projects, different companies, whatever you want to call it, I'm not going to compare fundamentals. No, no, no. Just wait and see exactly what I've installed for you. Wait until the end. And before this, like, subscribe, cook it for us to send this to the video. We want you as our member because so many of you watch us without being members. Give us to us. It is for free. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking that ZBCN has huge potential. Okay, now we can be wrong. Anything can happen in the market. We are not clairvoyants. We are not prophets. We don't have any crystal ball except my bald, lovely head. Okay, so what do I think it? First of all, Caspa in 2023, the first time we made a video at Caspa in March 2023, and we have been trading it since March 2023, way before most of you, okay? What happened is that we have all of a sudden, boom, amazing amount of views. Amazing. All of a sudden from, a couple of thousands, boom, it just exploded, showing and indicating that there's a lot of retail people searching for, Caspa knowledge, Caspa material, anything about Caspa on YouTube. Same thing happened on ZBCN just a couple of months ago. The first video we made on ZBCN has exploded, and ever since we have been getting views all over our videos, okay? Now you can say, hey Jomo, F you, this means S-I-A-T, means nothing. But I beg to differ, because if this repeat itself, then there is a high probability that the same thing that happened with Caspa will happen with ZBCN. Now, this is a small tangent that I want to tell you, but you can say, you know what, that's not real data, blah, blah, blah. It's only your experience, individual and not subjectical. Boom. Okay, I don't care. That's where my belief came from. But because I have that belief, and because you know that I am a student of the charts, we are going to show you today what do I see in the charts that shows that similarity. Okay? Now, before we continue, please follow me and CM on X. You can scan the QR code over at this side of it. You can scan the QR code. Follow me on X. I want your love. And if you can't scan because you are on mobile, we are Crypto Mindset 4 or No Edge, No Trade on Twitter, on X. Come, follow us. We need and we want your love. The licky love, as CM loves to say. All right, without further ado, we are going to go to the charts. This is the ZBCN chart, and of course, okay, we talked about this, and we talked about this many times. And look at this, okay? And I know many of you don't know the jargon and everything and blah blah blah, and you get mad at me. Oh, stage one, what's stage one? What's stage two? Look, if you don't know what it is and you don't even try to learn, then get the F out of this channel, because we're trying to give you real value. And if you are too lazy to actually learn the terminology we use, you won't make it, okay? And if you want to make it, just listen to what I have to say. So this was a stage one. Okay, and the stage one is the neglect phase with something, after inception, because this was the inception, at least, on the SECs, centralized exchanges, and then it went into a long sideways action. Okay, now each coin has its own sideways action, some few weeks, a few months, some more than a year. This was prolonged, and then there was a breakout from horizontal resistance. What the horizontal resistance is, just, it was a resistance here, and broke out. Okay, the breakout here was really ferocious. Okay, really ferocious. And then we have a corrective phase. Okay, now the corrective phase in this instance, okay, went all the way back to almost retest this breakout area that we had on the trade. Okay, we traded this, by the way, on our membership, and if you want to join the membership, it is as easy as scanning this QR code. If you have over $100,000 and definitely over 5 or a mil, definitely check our Elite VIP. This is specifically for you. I'll elaborate in the end. If not, you can check out the other memberships that we have. And if you can't scan the QR code because you are on mobile, that's perfectly fine. You have the link in the description and in the first comment also. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing on ZBCN so far. Okay, now let's do something interesting. Let's compare it to Caspa from its inception on MEXC. You see, Caspa in the inception over here had a shorter, all right, what I call neglect phase, okay, a shorter neglect phase. All this can be considered a neglect phase, okay. We can say it was this one over here, okay, this shorter one, this one, or this one, doesn't really matter, and then a breakout, okay. Let's say this was it, and you broke out, you made 115% if you measure it from actually lower, so 180%. Doesn't really matter the percentages, okay. Just like the same as what ZBCN had over here, okay. From the stage one breakout, we had a beautiful move, okay. A beautiful move, 220%, okay, amazing. Okay, now we made all this move, and then look at Caspa. We corrected it all the way down to the breakout area. Okay, look at this. I'm moving everything. This was the breakout I indicated, all the way exactly to this breakout area. Okay, the breakout of the trade. Let's say you bought the breakout at stage one. Like, what is this? You broke it here, you made 170%, then it went all the way back down to the breakout area. And not only that, actually, it continued to kind of wiggle in around this, area, actually even penetrating it for a couple of times. Let's make this a bit faster. 3 bars, you can see, bam, 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 penetrated it twice. All this is the penetration. And only then it started and continued to make, kind of higher highs and higher lows, just like we can see in this fashion, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And this is going to continue for a while, okay, until finally it will break out to new beautiful, beautiful highs, and we'll continue from there. And by the way, this is where we traded Caspa first. Both CM and I told you we have a March video from 2023. It was this breakout. We traded it, and you can see it went for a move that was for the ages, all right? A huge, huge, huge move on Caspa, huge, that only ended, after a long, long, long while. Okay, I'm not going to show you everything. Actually, I'm just going to remove the replay from here so we can just see it all, how it looks like afterwards. Of course, we made a huge move from this area, which was the breakout, okay, right over here, all the way to here, above 2000% and count, okay? So if we will follow the lead, okay, of what happened here on Caspa, okay, just like I said, we had all this area over here is what I believe is the area we are in right now. Retested here, maybe we'll retest again, I don't know, or maybe we already started the phase of the higher highs and higher lows, just like we had over here. And at one point or another, bam, okay, this move will happen on ZBCN. Okay, this is what I think can happen for ZBCN. If you liked what I had to say so far, smoke and cook the like button for me, because this is what I'm expecting can happen for ZBCN, and that ZBCN will turn out to be Caspa 2023, ZBCN 2025. Okay, but am I 100% correct? Can I see the future? No, I can't see the future. There is always a chance that I'm wrong. And even though I've seen the similarities, the stage one breakout, the corrective phase all the way down to that breakout area, the sideways move, another type of accumulation before a potential breakout happening on ZBCN that happened in Caspa and then broke out. What I told you about we making videos on Caspa exploded in views, and now ZBCN more views than usual. For me, I'm like a detective, all right, in the markets. Whenever I see something that is out of the ordinary, that can be repeatable in some way, boom, I make notice of it. I make notice of it. So that's the reasons I believe that ZBCN is in 2025 is like Caspa in 2023. There is a big probability that will happen. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do believe this is what's happening now. Right now, I don't have any position in ZBCN, but I'm waiting to find that lower highs, higher lows, sorry, higher highs and higher lows to find the correct area to start pyramiding on the way up before the explosion, boom, trading those breakouts. If you want to come trade with me, you need to scan this QR code, scan it, or in the link in the description, go to our website on the WAP, see the memberships. If you are with a medium to a big size account, above $100,000, above 500K, above a mil, 5 million, you don't know what you're doing, you're round tripping again and again, okay, or you lost a lot of money because you just followed stupid advice of, effing YouTubers that don't really know and give any value and just got lucky for a while until the luck ended. This is the memberships for you. We made and created this elite VIP to hold you hand by hand and to guide you, because every mistake you make with your account is big money. And for everyone that this is not for them, still scan the QR code and check our other memberships. Our VIPs and regular memberships are for everyone, okay? We have membership for everyone, but of course the elite VIPs are the one which are the mentorship, the hand-by-hand kind of guidance where we teach, we show you everything, all the trades, what we trade, specific mega trades, banger, everything we give for you. So scan the QR code if you can, because you're on mobile. Take the link in the description. Check us out. This is the last phase trading season of the bull market. The data shows that this is going to be the last move up before we're going to go into a bear market. You don't want to miss it. And of course, join our banana zone next Wednesday for bootcamp. We're going to teach you everything that we can on how to make money and keep it in the banana zone. Scan the QR code, show and follow us on X, ladies and gentlemen, because on X we have some added value for you. You can check it out. No edge, no trade for me, or crypto mindset for CM. We will see you in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke the like. Till next time, no edge and no trade. Cheers, everybody.